Hey, it's Bitty Penny. How's everyone doing? I don't know if y'all can see me or not. I can't see me on my iPad, but hopefully you can see me.
I can see you.
You can? You can see our desk?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Hi, everybody. What a morning. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, good. I can't see me, but you know what? Let's try again. I left and came back. I have a special guest with me. There we are. Now I see us. Hi, everybody. Cindy's laying in bed with her 60-pound dog, cozy and comfy, still waking up. We've got Vicky here, Kalinda.
Hello, hello.
Everybody, we've got Delise. Hi, Delise.
Yay! I am so excited.
And hi there. Hey, Linda. Hi, Holly. Hey, Norma. So good to see you all. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everyone who's chatting right now. Miss Vicky, I think I got you all. Well, guess what, you guys? Today we're stamping with oldies but goodies.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
favorite thing in the world.
I've been, collecting things from the I rescue things from the thrift store. Let's just say that. I
Oh, I
rescue
like
things
that.
like lace and ribbon and paper and old stamps like these. Like this little bunny, for example, I got for 50 cents. So I
How can
love
you say no?
I know. A lot of these actually I got for like 50 cents or a dollar, and I have some old scissors here, the pattern style. I've got I even brought out this Marvy Uchida paper crimper, and you just roll your paper through there and crimp it.
I have one of those too.
So, yeah, and I've been wanting to do this because I think, you know, I know for myself, I'm finding a lot more stamps at the thrift store than I ever did before, especially wood mounted stamps. And I think it would be fun to do a series of oldies but goodies, which I am kicking off here with Delise because she does a lot of crafting with
Awesome.
older
Yes.
products. So the first person I thought of was you, Delise.
Oh, I feel special. And I
So
must
tell
say,
me,
I
what is
am.
on your desk?
This is a Zutter. Cut it all. It is. I'm gonna say it's very late 1990s. It is called the Dream Cuts by Sutter. And this thing is used to make your life for cutting easier.
Okay.
So it has two features. The one on the top, you can feed the paper through here, or you can feed the paper through here. So if you feed your paper through here, you can feed any size because this little lever will adjust. And I'm
Okay.
gonna put it through there. And it's not electric, it's crank based because hello, it's
Nice.
vintage. So you just you just crank the little cranker and it cuts your paper exactly in half.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what size paper you put there, it's gonna cut it in half.
Oh, wow.
Right? And then of course, for those that make this is a special product for those that make 5x7. And even though I don't make 5x7, but I know some people that do. I'm just cutting the end of the little label of the company. By the way, this is Reminiscence, which unfortunately are not in business anymore, but I love them. The other is that this is only for 12x12. And you fit
Mm.
your 12x12 in there, right? And you crank the same crank. Let's make sure that it's nice and done. Oh, come on, baby. Go in there. Don't make me look bad. You got this. There. It's not wanting to go through. Oh, it's because you know what? It's probably a little bit bigger than 12 by 12 because I just cut the label.
Ah, yeah.
It has to be 12 by 12 because
Oh,
if
so you
not,
couldn't put a smaller piece in there.
not on this one. You can put it on the other one that would cut in half. But this one has to be a true 12 by 12. And come on, there you go. Then you fit them. I'm fitting two now because I'm a little desperate. And there they go. And then you feed them through and it cuts strips of 4 inches.
Oh,
So now I have perfect match.
6 by 4.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Or 4 by 6. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. That's pretty
Ta-da.
cool.
Yes, I love this tool. And the nice thing is that, it just cuts perfectly every single time, which I adore
How funny.
because
So, how long have you had that in your stash?
this,
Mhm.
so this one is not such an old acquisition. This one was sent to me
Okay.
by one of my dear online friends, Mona from California, because
Oh, okay.
she was like, "Oh, I saw it on the thrift store." I'm like, "What?" Because Sutter was a California company. And
Ah.
she was like, "I saw it on the thrift store." And as soon as I saw it, I knew it needed to go to your house.
How funny.
And I could not. I'm like, "Yes, I've been looking for it."
Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. I love that. All right, Delise. Well, let's let everybody. Hey, Maddie. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Flo. Let's let everybody know who you are for those who might not have met you before. Who are
Mo-
you, Delise?
Um, oh, you,
That's a
I don't
funny
know.
sound.
You activated my Bluetooth.
Oh,
I don't know why. My Bose system. My name is Delise. It's short for Alidalis. I am originally from Puerto Rico. I moved here
whoop, whoop.
30 years ago. I got married. The order was I graduated from my bachelor's, got married, accepted a job offer, and moved to the United States in a period of a week.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
When we're
crazy.
young, we can do things like that. Isn't that
Right?
cool? Like
I
we have no
know.
fear
I was 22. I can't imagine my
doing
daughter
that
get,
now,
my
right?
daughter getting married at 22. I would be telling her, "Are you crazy? You're too young." But I didn't.
Right? Yep.
I
Yep.
I thought I was ready.
That's funny.
I started stamping thanks to my thanks to should I say thanks?
Yes.
Maybe. Thanks to my sister. My big sister discovered stamping when she moved. She is 3 years older than me, but 2 years only no yeah, 2 years, no, 4 years academically. Is that how it yes. So she was ahead. She's a brainy. Um and she moved to New Jersey, and she moved only 20 minutes away from a stamping store, and it was next to her favorite food place. And that's how she discovered it. And then I went to visit, and she's like, "Oh my God, wait until I show you this." And of course, what do everyone shows anyone in stamping to get them hooked? Heat embossing.
Oh, yeah. I was actually a dry embossing girl. I didn't get hooked by
Really?
heat embossing and I've never taken to it, but dry embossing with embossing folders, that's what got me.
Oh, I was totally hooked with I remember it was 1996 and I got my first stamp at Rubber Stampede. It was a cute little bunny. And I got a cute little bunny and a cute little doggy, a puppy. I those stamps are very dear to me. I still have them. You can't use them because they're rubber. They're over 30 years old. And they don't stop very well, but they have a sentimental um value to me. And from then on, I try to get away from it and started doing scrapbooking because my sister had a baby. And then I was like, so many rules in scrapbooking. So many rules. And I am a free life spirit. The messier it gets, the better.
You and me both.
Yeah, that's why I love you. Because I'm like, and I remember going to one of those scrapbooking party, and the lady was like, "No, you can't use a pattern paper as a background." And I'm like, "What?"
Oh, wait, what?
I'm like, "What?" And I was like, "Ooh, well." I must say that I was kicked out of that party because I did not. I'm literally was asked to leave.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Irene.
Yes.
I cannot even imagine.
Can you because I was like,
No, I can't.
I
I
was
can't
doing
imagine trying to limit someone's creativity like that
I
and
know so
asking them to leave a party because they wanted to use pattern paper as a background.
well, I was doing everything that she said not to do.
You were
It's
doing it
just
your
like,
own way.
yes, I was
How dare
playing,
you?
I was making a mess, and then suddenly I look and half of the class of the people were around me asking me questions. So I think that's what triggered her, that
Ah,
people were interested in me breaking the rules. And I was
right.
like, "Oh, I like this breaking the rules thing."
Well, we just like the freedom, right? Like,
Yes. And
stamps
yeah.
are a tool, right? And you can use them millions of different ways. Or,
Yes.
like paper, like it's just a tool that you can use in
I
so many
agree.
different ways.
I, I always tell everyone you use the tool the way the tool helps you, not
Right.
anybody else, just you. And I think that makes me happy. And especially this year, I decided I am gonna do. Oh my God, look at this paper! It's so old and it's so gorgeous. With little, um, and I said this year is my year to do things my way.
Good.
So, and my cards are representing that more and more this year. So they're messier, they have more texture, they're really more me.
Good. The way it should be.
Right?
Yeah,
But
totally.
yes, it's been fun. And then like I know that I see some familiar faces, and I know those marbles are fun, right, Galinda? Um, I if you are if you have seen any of my lives and I'm stamping, I'm using a stamp pad that is at least 20 years old.
That's what I love is that, you use your stash and you use things that are older and you apply, new techniques to them. And like I while we were chatting, I had to glue one of these old stamps back together actually because when I picked it up out of the box today, it was falling apart. But I was like, oh, just glue that back together. So I did a
Yep.
little mending. But it's
Stamp
fun to take it.
surgery a different way.
Yeah, like I love to take an old sketch and use new products or a new sketch and use old products and just play
Hmm.
around. I mix a lot of products from different companies. I like to just use all kinds of mediums and images and texture, embossing folders, lace, whatever.
Yeah, and
I
it's
throw everything
yeah.
at the card.
I and that's why I love your stuff. I'm like, so believe it or not, what you don't know is that I made a card for you. Okay, I am a terrible person sending cards.
Oh, I think I don't know, it's somehow we are plagued that way in this community that we'll make cards all day long, but sending them, that's a
It's a
different
little
story.
different. Yes, it's a different hobby. So I made a card for you. I
Aw,
think it was maybe 2 years ago when I first discovered you, 2 or 2.5 years ago, maybe more. Um, and I made this card and I was like, after seeing some of your, because I went on a marathon of yours of videos. And I'm like, oh my God. And I made a card and I'm like, this card, I'm sending it to Bitty Penny. Bitty Penny doesn't
Oh.
know who I am, but I'm
Aw.
sending this to her because I think she would love it. And all, it's the most, and I have it, it's just not available right now. Because I don't know where it is.
Well,
It's
yeah, it
in
was 2 years
it's in
ago. I
my
wouldn't know where it was either.
it's in my box.
It
I
would be in
found
your
it.
box, right,
It's in
like,
my box of
I
sending
get it.
stuff.
I have one of those boxes.
It has my favorite all-time stamps, which maybe I should
Aw.
use it today. It is a frog,
Aw.
and the frog is playing a cello.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
And the stamps do not go together. They're not by any chance or means meant to go together. But I was like, oh, stop it. They are perfect. It makes no sense. It's perfect. So let me grab it so you can see the stamp and we'll use it.
So, welcome everybody. Hi, Zenjin. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're playing with oldies but goodies. So, we're just playing with old supplies. I focused on things that I had gotten at a thrift store or that you can find at a thrift store. I usually feel like it's not my mission to rescue everything that I find at a thrift store, but like if I see something I like, I'm gonna grab it. Even if it's like this one for I've never inked up and somebody obviously used this with paint and I'm curious to see how it's gonna ink up. Um, but I like to rescue things and if it's cute, it's cute. Oh, this one I can tell has an issue right here. Like it's missing part of the stamp. It was like either melted like somebody really put this one to work here, but I want to use it today because I want to make a craft roulette card
And
and
I
nursery and
wonder
stars were two of the parameters and this one stamp has both.
if that stamp looks very good to do
Ooh,
velvet stamping, where you put your stamp. Have you done it? Your stamp onto velvet fabric, and you spray the velvet fabric with water, and then you literally iron. Take your ironing board and your iron bat down out, and you iron the stamp onto the fabric.
whoa. No, never heard of that.
And it just makes this magical, it kind of melts the fibers of the fabric, and it makes it extra shiny, and that stamp would have been perfect. So I wonder if that is why it's a little melted.
It is melted.
Yeah, I
Well,
bet
now I'm
that's.
taking my nail file to it
Mhm.
and because it has a paint on it which is keeping it from stamping very well. I don't want to file it too much because it's already melted. I'll lose the dimension, but
Mhm.
let's see. I think this is going to work.
And then I love before we had, I want to say it's not before, it was a way of making, so rubber stamps, on the wood mounted, they were expensive.
Yeah, this one right here is marked 1750.
Yeah, they are expensive. So one of the things that companies did on the 1900s was to mount them on these foam bands. So you still had the rubber, but they were mounted on foam.
I have that one bunny stamp that's like that. Yeah.
And so I have this stamps by Judith. And by the way, Stamps at Judith are still a working company. It is
Awesome.
now run by her daughter.
Oh my gosh, how cool.
I know. So she was a fabulous, she was a fabulous designer. She drew all her images, and I think they were so special. I love this bear. This bear only came in the foam. So I might use the bear.
Oh, that I love that bear.
Right? He's fuzzy. He's all with just hash and oh, I love it. Okay, so we are gonna go to town Now I'm gonna start playing too because you're having all the fun. Wait.
Well, this stamp, I don't know. This one must have been melted on velvet. Cindy says she remembers melting stamps on fabric and it was
Okay.
pretty.
So do you have a
I'm gonna get out this foam pad and
I was
see.
just gonna ask you if you had a mouse pad near you so you
I
can
have
put it
this phone
underneath.
stamping secret weapon or whatever they call it.
Yes. Hmm.
So we're gonna see if that's gonna help us.
I was
And
just gonna say that because it makes such a big difference,
it
especially with
does.
older stamps.
Yeah, like this one's really firm. It doesn't have the give in it
Hmm.
anymore. If it was a
Yeah.
fresh new one, I could get away with just doing it on my desk, but
Just and it's just about these stamps. It's rubber. Rubber dries. So oh my god, what's going
a
on
little
with it?
better.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it
Think
there.
I could actually make this work now because I can just fill in with my fine liner that part that's missing. Yeah, I think I got an impression I can actually use now.
You see, this is 1995. Carmen's Veranda from California company. Carmen, this is adorable. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
The little cabinet, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
I
them
like that.
right. I'm gonna put the marbles inside the cabinet.
When I was doing collage, I did a lot more scenes and storytelling than I do now.
Yes.
Um, and it's funny because right before I kind of took a break from all that, I found a company. Oh, it's a Nordic company, Gummy Pan, and they do
Oh,
a bunch of
yes.
dyes for scenes. And I bought
Mm-hmm.
a whole bunch of them, and then now I haven't made those kinds of cards in a while. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna keep them anyways because I thought it was so cool that they made that kind of stuff.
Yes, they
I know why
are.
this landed at the thrift store now, but I think I've rescued it. I think I have sufficiently rescued this little thing. One more thing I'm going to take to it, actually, though, before I put it away, is the sand eraser because I think it'll be a little less harsh on it than
Oh, yeah.
the nail file. And I might just go one more time over it, getting that paint off.
Well, you might also want maybe try using an embossing. Do you have an embossing ink?
I do. Well, I'm using a pigment, which would, yeah,
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
yeah,
It will hold the same way.
right.
Because sometimes those dye-based inks are harder to stamp on older stamps.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean, you guys, you can go and rescue your own, start your own rescue service.
Yes. Okay, look, I have a box in my craft room for
Uh-huh.
rescued wooden stamps. That box cannot fill up. If the box fills up, then I have to get rid of some. I can't grow beyond the box. So I've given myself bounds, right?
Okay.
My box is only halfway full, so that's good.
I wanna say good for you,
Yeah.
but at the
So
same time, I'm a little worried about you if you fill out. Well, talking about getting rid of stuff. Raise your hand in the chat. Who was here? Was it November that Miss Bitty Penny said, "I'm gonna put some stuff in the D stash"?
oh my gosh, I woke up this morning and I was like, all right, my kids are on spring break. I was like, I wonder if I can get Sparkle Heart to list that stuff for me over spring break. I literally have like 100 stamp sets that I want to get rid of, but
Uh,
listing them is
it takes
just such
time.
a
Yeah.
pain. It's
Yes, it
not
is.
fun.
No, it's not. But I must say that I may or may not stock. I
Yeah.
have a bookmark that is called in the top of my bar on my on on my browser, says Bitty Penny D Stash, and it takes you directly.
I love it. You know what? I do see that because, I can see the activity on my website, and there's definitely probably 20, 30 people who daily, I think, check in. Like, is she going to destash it again? When is she going to do that? Because,
No.
I'm a live wire, so nobody knows. But I will let y'all know. No one knows when this bomb's going to go off.
Well, girl, a lot of us are in that same train. Choo choo.
Okay, I am going to try and make a craft roulette card. Okay, so I've stamped
I
up
did
on
mine last
watercolor
night.
paper these adorable. I made myself this pattern paper. I think I'm gonna do it even larger because I love this baby bottle. Oh my gosh, I loved Mary's card last night. I love Crafty Owls too with the spinner, but Holly's saying, please do D-stash. Yeah, okay, I will. I
Um,
almost took all that stuff to the senior center and dropped it off, but
I
I will.
must, yeah, I must say the cards last night were like flipping adorable. They
Weren't they
really
adorable?
were.
I was like,
Oh,
"Ooh, I have to do a baby card tomorrow."
and
And
let
I
me
knew we were doing oldies but goodies, and I was like, "I have a bunch of baby stamps. This is perfect."
well, what I've been telling people, we when I do my lives, I start with an idea what the card is gonna be, and it usually doesn't end like what I imagine at
Right.
all because I let my crew dictate what we use. They're like, oh, what about this? And I'm like, oh, let's try it. Let's play because it's all about playing. This is my card roulette card from last night, and I did not expected it to be looking like this.
Ooh, I love it.
It is using all nursery baby pattern paper.
How lovely.
And then it's a trifold, which what got me. And then it opens all the way up to a bunch of cupcakes.
Aw,
And it's a birthday card, but it like this is not my normal card. This is so
I really like it.
delicate.
Yeah, no, but I love it.
I
It's
know.
lovely.
I know, and the girls were like, "No, how about?" And it was one point at the end of the live. I'm like, "Ooh, I think it needs bling because I love adding bling, even if it splatters or something." And they're like, "Delise, put the card down and get
Walk
yourself,
away.
yeah, just end this live right now.
Walk
You're
away from
done."
the card. Oh, whoops. That did
They're
not
like,
go as planned.
"You are done. Stop it." And I'm like, "Oh, but."
That's
So,
funny.
but it was fun to put together. I like doing my craft roulette cards. I do all my craft roulette cards unless I am having to go get my daughter um
Right after the show, don't you?
right after show.
I love that. Yeah. So you guys, you can always hi Nancy, you can always catch Delise after Craft Roulette.
Hmm.
We got Irene here who does the
The
pre-show, and we got
pre-show.
Delise here that does
I
the
know.
the after show
The after
of
show.
Craft Roulette. And then usually on Saturday, I kind of warm up, and a lot of times I do my Craft Roulette card on Saturday mornings.
Yeah. I like the idea because you get so many ideas going on in the chat. People are
Oh my
like,
gosh,
"Oh,
I
how about this?"
know.
So I get all hyped up and I'm like, "Oh, yes, that sounded amazing. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do." Like,
Yeah, I love that portion of the show where everyone's, they're spinning and everyone's getting ideas and then they're
mhm.
talking about the parameters, and it's so amazing
It is
to
such
see
a
how all our brains come up with totally different and unique things.
it's such a great moment of community right
Community
there.
and creativity.
Yes, I love it. I have to say that's my favorite part. My
That is
favorite
one of my
part,
favorite parts
yes.
too. I also love getting to know, either see some of our old favorites like,
Yeah.
Crafty Owl, or
Mhm.
getting to know new people. Like I know there's a lot of first timers coming up.
Mhm.
Um uh, for craft roulette, and I think that's awesome. I love that and getting to know them, and so yeah, everything about it just makes me
Yes.
happy. Are you going to craft roulette live, Delise?
No, I can't.
Yeah, the
Budget
timing is a little
wise.
rough this year if you have
Yeah.
children. I know
Yeah.
mine are going back to school on August 11th, and that's the same day I'm leaving town.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So,
so my baby, well, she's my only one, but I call her my baby. She'll always be my baby.
yeah, they can't change that no matter how much
No.
they want to.
Nope. It doesn't matter that she's almost 20. I don't care.
Nope.
Um, she is a freshman in college, and she needs a car.
Mm.
She really, really needs a car. So,
You got to save for that.
yeah. So I don't know. Did you hear that I got a job?
No, but congratulations.
Thank you. So I went back into working because we wanted to try to get that car before um before next year, because she's moving to the apartments inside the school. But the apartments, the bus drive is going to be 20 minutes,
Mm.
20 to 30 minutes to go to in campus, when really the drive is 5.
Oh, yeah. It's still
So
doable, but maybe not ideal.
yeah, well, the thing is that the cold weather.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, I live in Texas, so I don't even think about that. Of course, down
So
here, it's the tornadoes and rain.
yeah, she was like, "Mom, just those, sometimes 7 minutes on the bus." It's just like, or when you miss it and you see it go, you just
Oh,
want to cry.
I
And I'm
bet.
like, "Oh, baby."
I bet.
So we have been saving. I must say that the job, it is not my new job, has nothing to do with what I studied,
Mm.
and I am loving every second of it.
Oh
I
my gosh,
am
I love that.
I am the new bilingual children's associate at the library.
Oh, how fun.
So I get to do story time in
Oh my
Spanish.
gosh.
And we play and we dance with the little ones, and we make crafts, and I get to plan crafts, and I'm like, oh, they're paying me
That is awesome.
for this. So it's fun. By the way, if people in the chat are wondering, I am using a pit pastel from Faber Castell. I love this. It's in a dark gray, and I just put it where I want my shadows, and then I blend it with a foam. This is what my blending foam looks like, because I don't know where I put my little tortillas. I lose them all the time.
Yeah, I have a whole I bought a whole bag of them
Hmm.
and I just misplaced the bag. I'm like, "Oh, I'll just keep them all together." And now when I can't find, even though I know I have about 20 of them,
Girl,
when they're lost, they're all lost
that's
together. I was
exactly
like,
what
"I should
happened to me.
probably separate these and
And
take
I
them out of the bag."
and I do not have the heart of going and buying more, because I know I have 20 of them somewhere.
Exactly.
Ugh,
Oh, the struggle is real.
it is real. It is real. It's so hard.
Sorry, I hope you guys don't mind that my bottles are upside down. The thing is it's easier for me to put the paper off over here and for y'all to see what I'm doing and have it upside down than if to go the other way.
As long as the milk is not spilling.
Nope, it's sealed up. This milk is so old. Ah,
Well, Paula, happy anniversary.
happy anniversary. Oh,
And happy belated birthday to Irene, right?
hi Sarah. Today is our March birthday
Yay!
party. So happy birthday to all of our March birthday crafting friends. This is your
Woohoo!
party, and this is our special guest, Delise.
Happy
So
birthday!
happy birthday, March babies.
Felicidades. Another year is a good year.
That's right. Even if it's a wild ride.
Oh, well, we wouldn't want it any other way. We would be bored out of our minds, right? Okay. So you
I
see how
haven't
much?
discussed. Let me share real
Yeah.
quick in case so people know what the parameters were last
Oh,
night.
yes.
The parameters last night were a trifold project. It can
Mhm.
be any size. It just says trifold, right?
Yeah.
And then vegetable garden was the colors.
hmm I did corn.
The element was nursery, which I think of plants is the first thing I think of, but that's just my brain. And then star or stars. So those were the parameters last night. I might have to make another card. Maybe not here today right away, but I might have to make a nursery card with plants and stars and all these
I know.
parameters.
I like the idea of plants. I didn't even think of plants.
I always think of a plant nursery when I hear the word nursery, but that's because that's where my husband and I hang out every spring.
Mm.
We garden together.
Oh,
That's
that's
our
nice.
that's our hobby, our collective hobby
Mm.
that we do together.
Yeah, I have tried. I have some indoor plants,
Oh, nice.
but outdoor plants, I can't keep them alive.
That's
Uh,
funny. I can't keep indoor ones going. I don't know what it is, but I don't have a lot of luck with indoor. For a while I had orchids,
oh
and
my,
I was
yeah.
actually amazed how long I was able to keep those going.
People think that orchids are hard. They're not as hard to work with. Keep them alive. I love orchids. I have a bunch. I have actually one that is, it's a completely full bloom. It has, I think it has 8 huge flowers right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, orchids are gorgeous.
So you see how that just that little bit of pastel, which is like a chalk, in the blending, look how much death brought to the
Yeah,
little
that's nice.
armoire. And I
Well,
love
can't say you lost your marbles. You know where they're at.
I
They're in the
know, they're
armoire.
right there.
They're in the cabinet, right
They're
where I
in the
put them.
cabinet, go get them.
I'll get 2 or 3 out when I need them.
Yep. Oh my god. My neighbor is walking the dog. She looks like an Eskimo. Is it that cold outside today? Oh,
Wow.
I don't even. It was 70 degrees last week. It
So what
is
state do you live in, Delise?
I'm in Illinois. I'm in the outskirts, in the suburbs of Chicago.
Okay. I know that Linda Gorman has come to visit you.
Yeah, no, it was the other way. I went
Oh,
over
you went
there.
to her.
Yes, I'm still waiting for her because she has family. She has her son over here, um,
Okay.
in Chicago. But yes, we had a blast. Linda, okay, so my daughter used to play hockey. Linda came
Yes.
to watch my daughter play hockey.
Linda's the best. Is she
I
not the
know.
best?
Oh my god, she is the sweetest thing ever.
I
I love
love
her so
her.
much.
I know. And I love that she'll just like get up and go. Like
Yeah.
she'll go craft with people. She'll go find her crafty friends in real life. And
Mhm.
like her and Sharon Castor carpooled. And I think they probably had another person with them, but I'm not sure, to Paper Ganzo last year.
Yeah. Mhm.
And it's just like
I've
Linda
ha-
will get up and go.
yes,
It's like,
we spent Linda was at 2 or 3 days together. Oh, we had a blast.
yeah, I can
We
imagine.
had a
I've
blast.
always been drawn to you because you just feel like a party, and I like a party. So I've always felt like I need to craft with her. I want to hang out with her.
Oh my God, don't say those things because you're gonna make me cry because I'm like fangirling here with you, okay?
Oh my gosh, don't do that.
I was telling my daughter, I'm like, Bianca, I'm gonna be a Bitty Penny's channel. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I know.
Your daughter's so fun too. I've seen lives with you 2 together, and it's just awesome.
She is a firecracker.
Yes, I like it
She
a lot.
Um, she makes me laugh so much, and I tell her, now that she's almost 20, you kind of your relationship with your kid starts transforming
Uh-huh.
into more of a friendship.
Yeah,
'Cause first,
you have to
you're a
guide
parent.
them.
Yeah, you're a parent, you gotta guide them, you gotta protect them, and you still are doing all of those things. But she's 19, she I have not heard of any one person that can learn from somebody else's mistakes,
Yeah.
right? So, it is good for her to, like, and she'll call us and says, "How about this? And how about that?" And I love that she feels, comfortable calling us and asking us questions like that. But I'm like, she's a sweetheart. I mean, she is a firecracker.
My
Um,
daughter is the same way. I mean, her nickname is Sparkle Heart, but she's also a firecracker. Like, she holds her own. She doesn't take anything off of anybody, and she stands up for her friends. And I am not
yeah,
trying to get her to change. I think women,
no, that's
we need
beautiful.
strong women like that
Yeah,
because this world is rough on women.
yep, I agree. I'm like,
So I don't mind that I tell her that I like that about her. She asks for what she wants and needs too. She has no problem telling you 3 times that she wants to go to Crumble Cookies or whatever it
oh.
is.
How can you not wanna go to Crumble
I
Cookie?
took her last night. Yeah, it was so funny. We had Crumble Cookies and then we went for dinner. We're both dessert first
Priorities.
girls.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
We're like,
I
dessert first. We've got to make sure we have room for it.
so we picked Bianca up last night. She was coming from Iowa. She's in Iowa State. She's loving it there, so I'm glad for her. I'm happy for her, sad for me. But, you know, um
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Um, and I was like, "Oh, so what are you doing this weekend?" I was like, I don't work on Saturday, but like the days that I work, could you drive me so you can keep the car?" And she's like, "Ah, I don't worry about me. I have nothing to do. I'm just gonna go study because all my friends um spring break was last this past week."
Mm.
So and I was like, "Oh, baby." And then that was like around what, 6, right? We're on the trip coming back. At around 10, she's like, "Well, tomorrow when I wake up and I'm gonna go to Megan's house because Megan is still here and I'm gonna hang out with her. And then I might need the car for last tomorrow night because I got invited to a play." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. Did you not say that you were
You
gonna
had no plans?
no plans. You were gonna stay home."
Things happen overnight, mom.
Yes.
Plans happen while
And
we're
I was like,
sleeping is what happens.
I know. I was like, "Okay." But then of course, I bribed her because I just found a like last night, I found of a food truck near our house. It's about what, 20 minutes from our house because I think that's close. Um,
Yeah.
20 minutes. And the options in this food truck are you can have donuts and coffee and drinks, like fun drinks, or you can have Puerto Rican food.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, hello, how did I not know of this? Because I'll start with the donut and end with the Puerto Rican food.
Right?
I'm like,
That's
the
awesome.
that crumble cookie of yours reminded me of that. I'm like,
That's fun.
yes.
Yeah, it was funny because last night I got my daughter's favorite, which is the Oreo, and
Oh, that one's
she
good.
got a different one. And I usually get I get to something different every time.
Yeah.
And anyways, she was fondly looking over at my cookie. It's like, it's okay, you can have some. She's like, thanks, mom. She's like, I'm not saying I'm regretting what I got, but I just know that that is
Mhm.
the best cookie.
Well, when I was studying, when I was working at the school, Crumble Cookie donated some cookies to
Oh,
the
that's
teachers,
nice.
which was really nice. But they donated this cookie that apparently nobody in the
Nobody
school
liked.
liked,
Oh no.
but I loved.
Oh
And
no. That's
I,
also dangerous.
yes, I have never seen it in the menu. It
Oh.
was a key lime pie.
Oh yes. Oh, I've had one. It's delicious.
Oh my God, that thing was amazing.
I love key lime. My husband had key lime for the first time last year. I made him or I got him a vegan because he can't do dairy, and I got
Oh,
him
yeah.
like, oh, and I thought he would love it, and he did not. I guess key lime
What?
is I guess it's one of those
Yeah, it's one.
flavors that's like you love it or not, period.
Mhm.
And he was
Yeah.
a not, and I couldn't even imagine because I love key lime so much.
Yeah, I know key lime is my thing. So there is this place in Fort Lauderdale near the beach that makes what
Mm,
I consider the best key lime pie
I'm
of the
sure.
world.
You can't mess around in Florida with a key lime pie.
Uh-huh. It was
It's not
like,
advised.
and as soon as I got to the place, our server was super nice. They were like, "Oh, are you guys new to the area?" And we're like, "Well, my sister-in-law lives there." And she goes like, "I'm so sorry." She was like, yes, they're new. I'm not. Can I order the key lime pie?" And I'm like, "Well, that was rude." And the server starts laughing, and he goes like, "No, that is not rude. She knows." Because in this restaurant, once they're out, they're out. They bake them and the night before, they keep them in the refrigerator until the next day, and that's what they made was what they made.
Right.
So she knows that they go like
Sell out.
hotcakes. So
Yeah.
before we even order drinks, we order so they can put it aside for you.
Right.
And I was like, and then he was like, okay, so I got the orders, blah, 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 blah. And then he goes like, so can I take I'm like, no, I want that key lime pie first. And
Right.
he's like, now I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, bring it. I can have dessert first. I'm an adult.
I'm
Well,
like,
we
yeah.
were at the running of the bulls in Spain, in Pamplona, Spain, in our 20s, my husband and I. And I saw this girl walking down the sidewalk, and it was early in the morning. And it was probably like 9 o'clock in the morning or something. Anyways, she had an ice cream cone that was as big as her head.
Hmm.
And I was like, it was the first time I realized, OMG, I'm an adult and I can have an ice cream as big as my head for breakfast if I want it.
Yes.
And it like changed my life. I was like, oh my gosh, just seeing that, I was liberated. I was like, I can have dessert first. I can have ice cream for breakfast. I'm an adult.
You can do it all.
Oh my gosh, I was like 24 before I realized that.
I know. I'm like, too.
All the ice cream that I miss. Hey, everybody. Hi, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren, how are you?
Let's see. Whoops. Went to somebody else's stream. Trying to look at comments. How's everybody doing over there? We're just chatting away. I hope you guys are doing well. We're playing with old stamps today. I looked up your baby bottle stamp, and I'm thinking that was a brand I was thinking of. Paula, let me look. It is.
Is it
If it's on here.
is it
Oh,
print works?
it's not on here. It's unmarked.
It
Oh, wait.
reminds it
It's
reminds me of print.
JRL Design. It's teeny tiny. They should have done that much bigger. JRL Design, that's all
Oh,
it says.
yes. Them and Printworks used to do that stitching look.
I love it. I love just the country look. Oh, let me think of the girl's name. It's there's a designer and she came out with her own line
Ooh.
now and she does like the old kind of designs. Oh gosh.
Mhm.
Actually, Nancy's here. If Nancy's still here, Nancy, I think you're on her design team and I'm just totally blanking on her name right now. Oh, Irene, you felt that way the first time you went through a drive-through by yourself in your own car. Like, I'm an adult. I can eat the
I'm
ice cream
adult.
first.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what
Holy
was
cow.
hard? So I must say, I know not everyone drinks, but I do enjoy a good drink here, a stiff drink here and there. Um, and I think my parents first saw me have a drink at my house, and they're like, "Oh, you drink?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I love you, but I have you as a parent, and you're visiting. I am
Right?
drinking. I am in so
Oh,
much stress right now."
that's funny. My parents never drank. My mom, I saw her once or twice, like at a holiday party, have a drink, but my dad always said, well, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm not going to drink and tell you not to. So I just won't drink. I thought that was really,
Yep.
but turns out like I don't drink, but my brothers do. And some of them quite heavily. So it's like, well, that didn't really work, Dad. Sorry.
Not for everyone.
Good try. Um,
But how many siblings are you guys?
I have 4 older brothers.
Okay. Ooh, 1 out of 5. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Well, they tried.
They tried.
They tried.
I put
Like,
the old, like, rubber, top on these, like the old baby bottles. I'm sure the
oh
younger
yeah.
generation will wonder, "Why is that
Why
the
is she
top of
putting it
that
red?
why is it red? Why is it that color?"
Oh my god.
Because this is the color.
This is the color. And
Okay.
they were literally made out of rubber.
Uh-huh.
The same rubber as the stamps that we're using.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it tasted like rubber.
Yeah, so basically when they stopped making red rubber tops for the bottles, the stamping industry said, "Oh, we know what to do with that.
Yep. Like, don't worry, I got you covered.
We've saved the red rubber industry. We're
We
gonna make
did.
stamps."
We did. Oh, I hear my daughter is up. I'm surprised because I thought she was gonna, she crashed and burned last night because she had a coffee before the trip so she could stay awake for her roommate. And
Bye, Sala. Sorry, not to cut you off.
no,
I just
no
want to say bye to
worries.
Sala.
Bye, Sala. It
See
was
you,
so nice to meet
girl.
you.
We love you, Sala. And I'm speaking for everyone in the chat and myself. Okay, continue.
I was like, it was like I went to bed and she was still, and I'm like, ooh, she's gonna crash and burn. Um,
Right?
she is not used to this. Okay, I ended up going with the little lamb.
That lamb is so cute. Where is that lamb from?
No idea because I pulled the
I
wood.
mean, is it paper or is it a stamp? Did you
Oh,
color
it's
it?
a stamp. Look.
I'm watching the delay because I can't see
Yes,
in my
no worries.
it'll pop up though. Oh, there it is. Okay.
And this is the frog that I used for the card that at
Oh,
one point will make it to your
precious.
house.
So precious.
and they're paper doll stamps. So
I
I
love it.
also have their clothes.
I love that. I've been designing paper dolls. I think I'm gonna release them digitally first,
Oh, please.
and then I'm
Please.
gonna what I wanted to do was release them singly, but I checked with my manufacturer and the prices like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll probably have to do 4 by 6 stamp sets after all, but I was gonna do them singly, but to me, I think the value is
I
people
don't
will
un-
get probably better value out of a 4 by 6.
I don't understand why the prices for individual, like smaller stamps, are outrageous.
Yeah. Well,
Outrageous.
it's I understand. It's because of what they have to pay for them meant like you're basically it's a better value to do a 4 by 6 than it
Yes.
is to do the small stamps.
Is it because they need to make like a plate or something? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So cost-wise, basically, they're the same almost.
Yeah, exactly. Because you still have to bake that plate or whatever is it that they're using.
Right,
Hmm.
right. So,
That makes sense.
yeah. So, I would looked into that this week and I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll make 4 by 6 stamp sets then."
Well, I guess that doesn't work.
But I'm excited. I like people on my cards. I like, paper dolls and images of people.
Me too.
And
Me
there's
too.
not that much of it out there. Um,
No. There
so
used
I'll
to be
fill in that
more.
gap.
Yeah. There used to be more, and yeah. I have some of the Claudine
Oh
Helmuth.
yeah, uh-huh.
So I have some of her stamps, and those I that they're like kind of part paper dolish.
What do you think? Should I add another color to this? Maybe green.
This is so cute. Those baby bottles
Aren't
are
those
just
adorable?
the best thing
When
ever.
I saw Mary making her shaker last night, I thought of the stamp and I was like, "Oh my gosh. I'm going to use that baby bottle stamp." I'm going to add a little green into the right here. I'm trying to make colors that are I have a couple of coworkers who are expecting, but I don't know what gender. And so these are gender neutral.
Yeah, that yellow and green, it's perfect.
I we didn't find out with our first. We wanted it to be a surprise. So we didn't find out what we were having. But with the second, I was like, I want to know as soon as possible. I need to plan this. Um, so I knew
That's bland.
with the second, but the first one had no idea. And I will
Oh
never
God.
forget the moment I gave birth to my son and we used a midwife and we were at a birthing center
Hmm.
and I'm sitting there and I'm just completely enamored and exhausted,
Yeah,
and
that's
holding him in
exactly.
my
Hmm.
arms. And my husband isn't far away, but I just remember him kind of hiking up my son's leg and being like, "It's a boy." Like I didn't even care. I didn't want to know. I was still just taking it all in, the whole experience in. And but my husband was like, "What is it? What is it?" And so he looked and he was like, "It's a boy." And that's how I'll never forget that.
That's a boy.
And I'll also never forget as soon as my son heard my husband's voice, he opened his eyes and jerked his head over to see him.
Hmm.
My husband would like read nursery rhymes and read books to my belly at night
Yeah.
when I was pregnant, and I think, we were
Yeah.
just my son just knew him
Yeah.
already, and he's like, "I've gotta see this guy. Where is he?" "Oh, that's what my dad looks like." "Okay,"
Yeah.
putting a face to it, the voice, alright.
That is so sweet. That
Yeah,
is so so sweet.
good memories, good times.
I know. I had to know. I had to know because I wanted a girl so badly.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I need a girl. So I said, I need to know in case it's not a girl, I can not be disappointed because don't know you don't know how you're gonna feel. And even though there's no way you can be disappointed after you give birth to a kid, but you don't know
No,
that.
no.
But you as a first time parent don't know that.
Yeah.
Um, so when they told me it was a girl, I was like, yes. Now, mind you, I should have, Toby. I really should have asked for being more specific and detail because she was the biggest tomboy ever.
Oh, that's funny.
I wanted the little girl to put in dresses and this and that, and she was like, "No, thank you."
That's funny. I was the opposite. I was the girliest girl, but doing tomboy activities, So my buddies were all boys, but I would be running around in a pageant dress because my mom had me in pageants and stuff. So I would literally climb trees in my pageant dress. She's like, "You can't wear a dress without shorts from now on." I would ride my bike, I'd wrestle, I would do all the things. I was as ornery as could be
Yep,
when it came to playtime, but I was going to do it in a pageant dress.
and a pageant dress. Please tell me that there are pictures of that.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Oh, like saggy, floppy socks, tennis shoes, and pageant dresses.
Oh my God, I love it. Love it.
Okay, so now I've made myself painstakingly some patterned paper to play with.
It is, and it's adorable. And that
Let's make a
green really
trifold.
brings it up. That
The
green,
orange and the green really helped
yeah.
make it pop. I'm going to color in the hearts too, but I'm just going to use a marker for that.
I think I need a birthday inside of the cabinet because everyone needs a birthday inside of the marbles. So when you lost your marble and you find them, you find cake too. I think that's a winning deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maddie said it. Bianca was a hockey girl. Yeah, so Bianca said, I want to play hockey when she was 3.5.
Wow, she just knew.
3.5, watching with grandpa and grandma hockey games. And she was like, I want to play hockey. And we're like, no. So my mother-in-law, she said, "Oh, I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna do this bucket list thing, and I'm gonna sign up to because they're from Puerto Rico too. I'm gonna sign up for learning to skate. There's an ice rink literally 5 minutes away from my house. 5 minutes." And she says, "I'm gonna pay for Bianca's skating lessons, so
Aw.
it's not gonna cost you anything."
Aw.
Uh huh. Not gonna cost you anything. That was when she was 3.5, and she stopped playing hockey when she was 18. Um, but first we told her, no, you need to figure skate because not because hockey is a boy sport or just because um we knew that the program for figure skating, they will teach her how to skate
Mm.
better and how to use her edges and this and that. And she was the fastest in every single team she was part of. The fastest. And it was sure because she knew how to use her edges. So I'm gonna put this a little bit closer so you guys can see it. But yeah. Um she was a good player. I was surprised when she said, "Okay, I'm done. I'm done."
Aw.
Mind you, it was after an injury, so I totally get it.
Yeah.
If you need to have your shoulder reconstructed, you kind of you kind of think of it. But after the surgery, she came back. Can you believe that?
That's amazing.
She was like, "No, I want to
She's
finish it. I want to."
determined.
Yeah, she was like, "I want to do my senior year. I'm gonna finish this. And we were like, okay, so how are you gonna do this? Because her team um dissolved. So she had to try out, but she couldn't because she was just out of surgery. We're like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to find a team that will take you without trying out. Oh, she contacted one of the team coaches slash managers about an hour away from where we live because that team is super excellent. And she was like, I'm looking for a place to go, but I cannot try out and I won't be available until September. I don't get released until September. And I we know practices for hockey start um early August. And the guy was like, no questions asked. He was like, yes, you're in. Because we had played him for so many years. We have played against him for so many years. He was so excited. He's like, finally, I get you.
Aw.
And we were like, oh my God. He's like, no, I've been watching you play. And we have seen, like, every time we played against him, he would take his time to tell Bianca what a great job she did.
Aw, that's nice.
Which, it's such a nice thing to do.
Yeah,
Um, so when he said yes, we were like, oh my God. And she did her last year in her team, in his team.
that's cool.
And we saw Linda with that team during nationals because they went to nationals.
How awesome.
Right?
That's a good way to go out.
Right? I agree. It was a great way. It was fun. Um they work hard. It's always nice when you see the fruit of your labor, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because for her, she started playing when
Bye, cat. I'm sorry.
bye
I
bye.
didn't see that you were here. I'm sorry. Hi, cat. Bye, cat. Have an awesome day
Oh,
and
I
a
am
good
so
weekend.
sorry, Kat, that you're going to Memorial.
Yes. Sending good vibes your way. Ellen
Yes.
Cuts Paper, how you doing? Okay, so I have a trifold. I just took a 5x7 card base that had not been folded
Okay.
and I just kind of folded it. I didn't measure it. I just kind of folded it the way, whatever, in a way. So now I want to use these old school scissors and I want to cut a border here to go along this edge. So, Delise, tell me
Yes.
more about like on your channel. So I know you work with your stash
Yes.
and you work with old
Mm-hmm.
products and things like that. Tell me more. Tell me well first, just about like your sister got you started,
Yes, she did.
and so you started with scrapbooking,
Mm-hmm.
and then how did you find card making?
So no, I started with card making, then moved
Oh,
to
you did.
scrapbooking. Yes. Yes, she got me
Oh,
hooked with that heat embossing. It was it
it
was
was
the
the heat embossing.
it was the best thing in the world for me. I saw it melt and I was like, "Oh my god, the possibilities." So, we and I think I saw it with somebody did this technique this week in a hop that I'm doing and I can't remember who it was. So I apologize about that. But I remember before people were doing this, I remember going and grabbing my embossing powders and just putting them in between um wax paper and
Oh
melting
yeah.
and melting them. in making stuff up, you know? And people were like, huh, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know.
We're gonna find out
I don't
together.
know. Yes, we are just having some fun. So, I have always liked to play with
Mhm.
stuff. That is my thing. I love playing and I love the what if. Ooh, what if I do this? Ooh, what if I try that? So that is to me.
Experimenting.
Oh, yes, please. All of it. Like all of it. I love that. And so sometimes when we're doing lives and my channel, I don't have a plan itself of what I'm gonna do that day. So I will let, like I said, I will let the
People's
people
choice.
people's choice. What do you wanna
I have
try?
to do
And
people's choice sometimes. I'm like, "Okay, what do y'all wanna see?"
what do you wanna see? And
Because
they'll
I
go
don't have
like,
a plan for today, so I need to
mhm.
know. Give me an idea. What do you want?
So I have seen you do master boards in Franken
Yes.
boards. I do not have the patience
Oh,
to
really?
do. No. My ADHD is through the roof and it's unmedicated. So oh yes, girl. So
I love
so
it.
I have tried it many times and I can't. So actually yesterday I was doing a class for one of the I'm only in two design teams right now. These are my two ultimate favorite ones.
Which 2
And
design teams are you on?
I am in Cracker Box Stamps. It
I
is
haven't heard
a
of them.
it is a teeny tiny store
Okay.
in the middle of Wisconsin, online store in the middle of Wisconsin,
Okay.
and she does rubber stamps.
Awesome.
And she has a few clear, but her majority of her stamps are rubber stamps, but they are funny and snarky.
Ooh, I like that. Have you seen my Giggle books?
Yes! I'm like, "Oh
Yes.
my god." So I love her to pieces. Her name is Vicky, and her stamp company is Cracker Box, one word, Stamps. And, if you
I will check it out.
if you search for them, it probably take you directly to the blog, and then from there, it's the shop. Because I believe the shop is rubberartstamps.com. And then
Okay.
my other company is I just love her, is Crafting Kimmy.
Oh, I've heard of her. Yeah.
She is in Canada,
Uh-huh.
and even though with all the mess that has been happening,
Uh-huh.
she did keep me, even though I know it's super expensive for her
The ship.
to
Yeah.
ship here. So
But it's
I
important because our Canadian friends, they don't have as many crafty options. So when you can
know.
support a Canadian company, I think that's really important because our Canadian friends, it helps support them
Yes.
in a
And
sense.
her stuff is completely different to Cracker Box Stamp. It's cutesy. It's just like adorable, like so cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I was doing a class for them yesterday, and I want to give master boards a try, but I had to do it in a way that I know I can do it.
Oh,
Bec-
yeah.
so what I ended up doing was I introduced to them packaging tape master boards.
Oh, okay.
So we used the packaging tape instead of a full size card.
Mhm.
So it was something that is a smaller version, you know, something that is more achievable.
Okay, yeah.
And I think everyone that was there, they were having a blast. They were like, "Oh my god, this is something I can do."
Right.
Before they
It's
were like,
more
"It's too much."
approachable.
Yes. And we did ATCs, which are also small.
I love it. I have an
So,
order out in delivery. I can't wait today that I placed with Sassy's LLC, she has a ATC die set out right now, and I was like, "You know what? Let me get my hands on that." So,
Yes.
there are more ATCs in my future.
From like Trinity.
No, it's coming from Sassy's LLC.
Oh, okay, directly from
Uh-huh.
her?
She has a
Ooh,
shop.
wait.
Mhm. Yeah, she
Ooh.
does, like, fandom stuff, which I totally love. I honestly didn't allow myself to get any stamps because I couldn't pick. So I was like, "Okay, I'll just get the die. Just get the die." I can't decide.
I can't decide. Decisions,
Holly says,
decisions.
"OMG, Cracker Box is amazing."
Oh, Holly! Yes, aren't they amazing?
Bye, Irene.
Bye,
Have so much
Irene.
fun. I'm sorry I missed your lives. I miss your lives in the evenings because that's family time, and then I miss them on Saturdays because I'm crafting. But I do catch replays, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Holly, I love it. I know. Bitty Petty, prepare your bank account for Cracker Box. It is so much fun.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I was so good all year and then I fell off. I don't know about anyone else who's trying to do like low buy, no
Me
buy,
too.
all
Yeah,
that
me.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But once you cave, this is what I find. Once I cave once, I just keep caving.
Yep.
Like
Because
you can
she
be
already
so good
broken.
for
Yeah.
months and then it's like I cave one time and then suddenly the gate is open, the water's rushing
Yep.
through and my money is gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to shut the door,
I actually have
which is
my
really bizarre. Like I was good all this, we're in
it's
the
the
third
first
month of
it's
the
like the
year.
cookie. It's like when you grab the cookie or the potato chip.
Yes.
It's the same idea.
It is true because I've been eating like less sugar in my diet and everything, and I had a cheat day last weekend. I did
Mm-hmm.
9 days of really strict clean eating, and then
Mm-hmm.
last weekend I was like, I'm going to allow myself a cheat day cuz I just can't today.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on cheat day mode ever since.
Yep.
I was
For
like,
how many days have you been in that cheat day?
now for a week. I've had a cheat week. So, I don't know.
Oh, Candy hosts an ATC hashtag in both April and August. Oh, April is coming around. If anyone wants to join in hashtag ATCs in April.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, Candy, I will write it down because I love me some ATCs. Love me some ATCs, seriously. So let's write it down here so I don't forget. ATCs in April.
I feel like these colors are very Mary Gunn.
Yes.
I'm making a very Mary Gunn card right now. It's definitely got her vibe all
That
over it.
it's just but seriously, that those colors that you're using are so vintage 1980s. It's like
Oh
I am
yeah.
I am loving every second of it. I'm like every time I look at it and I see that baby blue background.
I know, right? With the yellow.
Yes,
I know.
that's fabulous.
I love it.
Oh, bye Valerie.
Bye, Valerie. Oh my gosh, I didn't see you were here either. I'm sorry, guys. Let me watch this. Um, hello to Oliver. Um, watch this chat a little more closely. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, Linda,
I
are you gotta go too? Bye, honey.
So Nancy, I Sweet Daisy Designs. I'm blanking on her name, but she does a lot. If y'all like this kind of artwork of all these stamps that I'm doing today, these aren't from her, but if you like the style, then you've got to check out Sweet Daisy Designs
Okay.
because you can't get the things I'm playing with, but you can get something close to it at Sweet Daisy Design. So, what is her name? Anna Wright. Yeah, I just couldn't I was blanking on her name. But definitely you guys, Anna, she has a huge wooden stamp collection, but she
Oh,
actually designs, she draws and designs um, stamps for companies. She has for many, many years. And
Okay.
then when some of those companies shut down, she finally just started doing her own line.
Mhm.
So if you like these, that's a place to find them is Sweet Daisy Designs. And I think she sells on Etsy if I'm not mistaken.
I will
Um
check her because I don't think I have heard of her. So
oh,
I
she's
will
great.
for
And she does a
sure
lot of
check.
prim. I guess they call it prim. Is that what this is called? This style, this
Yeah,
old.
primitive, prim. Yeah.
I
And
adore it.
almost like there's not really a lot of people doing primitive
No.
design, so it's kind of nice to see some of it come back. Um
Exactly. So that's what I like about her is that it's always been her thing.
yeah.
And she's an OG when it comes to designing this kind of stuff. And
Mhm.
now she's got her own company, and I just love that for her. And yeah, there aren't a lot of places to get this type of artwork. It's a very specific kind of niche. But if you're looking for it, check her out. And Handy Scandy, Miss Nancy, is on her design team.
Ooh.
So check out her channel because you'll find a lot of inspiration using Anna's really cool stamps. I actually bought her first release just to support her. Like, I mean, I love the stuff, but
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's branching out. She's doing her own thing. I have to support this." I love it. I love it, the courage and of stepping out, and doing your
Yeah.
own thing.
I'm talking about doing your own thing. OMG. Those new papers that you drew.
Oh, do you like
Oh,
them?
oh my god, they're so cute.
Thank you. I don't think they've been quite the hit that my more like AI kind of artwork
Yes.
was, but
Well, I
that's
think
okay.
I think AI right now it's really hot.
Yeah,
Um but I just
but
love
I
that.
had fun painting them. The
Ugh,
swans is my favorite.
I was gonna say that I have to say that my favorite's the Swan, and
Yeah,
that's probably the first one that I'm gonna order
yeah,
because
I love the swans. It is my
there's
favorite.
something special about them.
Yes, I feel the same way, and I don't mean to be, like, weird and conceited about it, but, because that's not the vibe I'm trying to put off, but there is something just
It's just they look they give you that warm fuzzy feeling of connection.
Mhm.
As soon as I'm like, I saw it, I was like, must own, must
Well, I've
own.
been thinking about it. I'm probably gonna release those digitally as well. Um, I have a hard time releasing stuff digitally, but I do think I am probably going to release those,
Oh, well, I want them in paper. That's what I
yeah.
want. Because I don't have a color printer. I know. Gasp.
That's
Gasp.
okay. My printer was broken for months. Months
I
and months. So if anyone understands, it's me.
and I was like, the print quality on
Is
your
not the same.
paper. No, yeah, and the print quality on your paper is fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah, I do really like the vivid colors. I can't ever get on my printer.
No, and you can de-stress them and not lose the vivid vibrancy,
Right. Yes.
which
Uh,
I really liked. I was really impressed by that. I really was. Because I'm like, sometimes those papers you distress them and you can kind of see like them peeling the color, and this one
uh-huh.
doesn't. No, this one doesn't. And I was like, oh yes. Let's do more.
Yeah. I'm working on more currently.
Ooh,
So I'm gonna have some mixed media coming out, which I'm really
Yes.
excited about. And I have like so many designs in my head. I have more designs than I have time,
Yeah.
which I think most of us can relate to.
Yeah, we can. Plus, then there's the house and the kids. Yeah.
Yes, there's so much beyond my
Yes.
paper world that,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
yeah.
I think that's why this new job for me, it's helping me because I still get to be creative.
Yes, and like fully engaged and like inspiring young minds. How fun is that?
So next week, oh, actually, the legs don't want tape. Starting Monday, the craft at the library that the entire library, children's area is doing, I designed it, and it's a pot of gold with cute little um rainbow that is done with
Oh,
links. Yes, it's done with links. And the cool thing is, so we have a budget and of what we need to keep on. And they were like, oh, but we don't have a pot of gold. You make coffee? Thank you. Gracias, mommy. Oh, you're the. Oh my God, that looks amazing.
awesome.
Look how pretty that coffee looks with the foam and the
Oh,
blooming. You're the best baby girl.
oh, how sweet.
Oh. So we use a clock as and cut it in half to make our pot for the pot of gold.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Yeah, they have an asset with you, when they need crafty things. Like, could you host card making for them, for the kids? Could you
Yes.
do?
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
it's on the plans, like, especially for moments like Father's Day, Mother's Day,
Yes,
stuff like that.
exactly.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm. It's in the plans, but all of this needs approval. And especially since I just started less than a month ago.
Mhm.
And like right now, we're planning stuff for fall. We're submitting proposals for fall and winter.
So,
So
yeah,
that's
you're working ahead. Whoops, just dropped
we're
everything on
working
the
really
floor.
ahead because it needs to be approved. It needs to go since it's a public library, has to be approved by the board. Like there's a lot of hoops to follow. So this
Mhm.
one doing something like this, it has to be like taken into board as a extra thing for Mother's Day, which is coming so close. And the thing is, I will be there working on Mother's Day because I changed my shift because I need to go pick up Bianca the week after that. So I asked one of my sweet new workers, that some people that work with me, see if they would change my they would let me work on Mother's Day for them. I will tell you, everyone was happy for me to work their Mother's Day shift.
I'm
Yes.
sure everyone is like,
They were like, yes. And I was like, oh,
a
I can
sigh
only
of
yeah,
relief.
I can
Oh,
only
thanks,
work it.
Angie. I do love the Gilded Rose as well. Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Um, and the Four Seasons. I'm out of the Four Seasons, but Crafty
Ooh.
Critta has it. So that's good.
Okay.
Um,
Are they
but
shipping
I'm
to
all in.
US now?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Good.
yeah. So, um, yeah, I have been working on mermaids and fairies.
Ooh.
And so I'm trying to decide how I want to release it, how I want to do it, but it's in the works. Okay, what do you think? I have the little baby being dropped into the bassinet.
Oh, that is adorable. Holly, Crafty Critter. They have the Four Seasons.
Yeah. I don't, but the Four Seasons is digital.
Yes.
Um, so you can get a digital version or you can get the printed version from Crafty Critta.
Hmm. I still have some of that one. I've been hoarding it.
Well, me too, now that it's gone.
Or no, I'm like, now that I know that it's gone, it's like, oh, I'm gonna be hoarding that harder.
Even
Um,
hoarding, yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I have to decide what I want to do with this background. I'm thinking of ink blending.
ooh, some
How
of
does this?
our chatter has echo printers. I wonder if those are worth the money. I've been thinking.
Oh, yes, 100% they're worth
Hmm.
it because that's what I have. And before I got it, oh my gosh, ink was so expensive, but I don't spend more than $30, not even in a year in ink. And
Oh
I was spending
wow.
$30 a year when I printed reams of paper, you guys, in color.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is beyond worth it. It is incredible. Um,
Wow.
it makes such a huge difference. Such a huge difference.
Because even like if I print at the library, I can print them at 10 cents, which is super cheap.
That is cheap.
Super, super cheap.
Is that
Um,
in color?
in color.
Oh my gosh, because usually if you go to a printer and you want to print in color, it's like uh a dollar a page.
So I was surprised. So I can't remember. I think it's the UPS store that I went last to do some printing, and they told me the first page is $2.30.
Oh
But
my gosh.
after the first page, then every page is like 75 cents. They just want to get you with that first page.
Because a lot of people probably only need one.
Yes, exactly. But then their quality, the quality at least of the printer that they have here, it was so good. I was like, oh yeah, I'll pay the $2.
Oh, there is that, right?
Uh-huh. Okay, I think this needs some something, and I think that something needs to be like in black with bright colors
All right,
because
you guys,
why
we are
not?
coming together. Yours looks great. I love the lamb.
I
It's
um
just so
want
precious.
I want like a little sentiment, but first I I'm wondering I must have oh my god, wait I do wait stop it
Hold the phone.
okay talk about vintage. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold your horses. Who remembers these?
I'm waiting for it to pop up in my
Yep.
screen.
There's the candle, but that's candle.
Oh, I've seen those, but never used them. They're
So,
dice.
yes, they are dies. They are itty bitty. This is like when dies came out to play in the world. They came like this with this little foam and plastic and the dye is in between because people did not trust us to deal with the way the dyes are now.
Right.
Um
They didn't want anyone getting cut.
uh-huh. Yeah. That's the reason. Um and I am pretty sure let's see. I got my car. Oh, Angie got her card submitted. Yay!
Yay.
But yes, these are so much fun. And it was when Doodlebug was kind of starting the company. So I have actually some die cuts that cut some of the designs from Doodlebug.
Oh, wow.
Aha.
That's awesome.
Because they were trying to make themselves into the world of scrapbooking.
Mhm.
And this was a way for them to get in. And now, like, sometimes I put some of these um out there and people are like, "Oh, where did you get that die cut?" And I'm like, "Yes. Does it look like Doodlebug? Because it is Doodlebug."
Right?
So, like
So
this
tell me about how long have you been crafting, making
um
cards, scrapbooking, all the things? Paper.
1996.
1996. That's the year I graduated high school.
That's the year before I graduated college.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the year that I was like, "You need to be part of my life."
Wow.
Cuz I thought it was so much fun. I still think it's a lot of fun. Um,
Yeah, like, no matter what, I will always be a paper crafter.
yes.
Like, if I got rich, if I won the lottery tomorrow and became, like, a millionaire, I would still craft.
Yeah,
Um, no
I would
matter
have
what.
I
You
would
know, I'll
probably have a she shed.
always craft.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how crafting has changed. So you've been crafting since 1996.
Yes.
That was
A
before YouTube. That was before all the things that we're so accustomed to now.
yes.
W- What are some things I would want to ask? Like, what do you think is the same and what do you think is different?
Okay, so I think I think different is that well, of course, with the addition of YouTube and streaming and all of this, you get to see so much what others are doing.
So much inspiration and so
It
many
is
things.
so much inspiration and you get to see that there are no rules.
Yeah,
There
because you went to a party where you just tried to do your own thing and you got kicked out.
I know.
Like,
I
so
know.
some people could have left that party and thought, "Oh my gosh, if this is what it is, I don't want any part of it."
Uh-huh.
And they
So
wouldn't have YouTube to set them straight going, "Oh no, that's just somebody who had a bee in their bonnet. You can actually do anything you want."
exactly. But I'm like, I seriously, so things that are still the same, people still fall for heat embossing.
Yeah.
When you show them that magical melt, I think there's some things that you still see. Like a lot of the techniques, old techniques are coming back. Just like in the in
With the
the
embossing folders.
yes. Like like the styles, you know how they come back and we just recycle them. It's the same way with I see some techniques and people are like, "Oh, look at this new technique." And I'm like, "Oh girl, I was doing that in 1998."
Right? There is nothing new under the sun.
No. But I think that is awesome. I think the al- I think the card making world is finally being more open. And I think it's because of the exposure, the worldwide exposure of using anything and everything you can that cardstock can hold, you can put it in and it's okay. It used to be that if you were going to use gesso or if you were going to use pastes or if you were going to use anything like that, that was a big no-no, you know? It was like,
Mm.
no, that's not for card making. That is used by professionals. Um
Oh.
so now it's like a free for all and I love it.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. I'm
me too. I am definitely here for the free for all.
uh,
And I do agree with you that some things that used to be popular are coming back.
mhm,
And I recently found someone and they were using old stamps that I had never seen before.
mhm,
And I was just like, oh my God, this is exactly what I'm into right now. And it's
mhm.
like, and they're old, and so I had that epiphany myself this week of just like, things that I'm just discovering or just thinking of or art style that I'm just getting into. People have been doing this for 20 years.
And like I love stapling stuff into my cards And I really don't think, as long as the card can hold its weight, just add it.
Yeah.
The one thing that I think is where I draw the line is things
Glitter?
that like food.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, just try it. Why not? What's the worst that it could happen? You
It's
loving
just
it?
paper,
It's you loving it and having to do it in every single card you made?
right?
Because that's how a lot of things happen. Like I'm sometimes in a kick of doing a specific thing because I was like, oh, what if I do this? And then I do it and I'm like, oh my God, why have I not been doing this in all of my cards?
I say hi to a few people.
Yes.
Hey, cool Johnny. Sal Storm. I'm gonna catch up to the chat here.
Yes. Go ahead. I'm gonna die cut a little.
Your card looks normal, LOL. Who, me? Yeah. All my cards are normal. They're normal for me. No, I honestly was in my head about such things this week about like it's kind of lonely when you feel like you're going one direction, but everybody else seems to be going another. I really
Mm-hmm.
have to work on accepting that about myself, that I don't create like others always. Sometimes I do, right? But like what I do isn't always going to fit into what others do. And
And that is totally fine.
it is
That
fine,
is a
but
a beautiful thing.
I know, but like my brain wants to fit in. My brain
Ah,
wants
yeah.
I want to be a part of the crew. I want to fit in, but I don't. I never have.
I want to fit in, but I really don't.
I want to, but I just don't.
But I still want to do what I want.
But I still want to do what I want to do. Such dilemma in this brain of mine.
I totally understand.
Oh my gosh.
That I always tell everyone in my channel that this is gonna end up being whatever it wants to be. Um I
Yeah, this is just going to be
absolutely
what it is.
I have absolutely really no power over it. Whatever comes comes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That and
So,
I'm
by the way, you
uh-huh.
guys, sorry.
Yeah.
This is our birthday party for all of our
Yes.
March birthdays. So, happy birthday,
Happy
everybody. If
birthday.
your birthday's in
Felicidades.
March. Um, we're glad you're here and want to celebrate you.
Cumpleaños.
And I'm working with Delise today, which is
Yes.
Stamper Girl is the name of her channel. Yes? It's not anything else. Do you have your name on there or is it just
Nope.
Stamper Girl? It's just
It's
Stamper Girl,
just
right?
yep. And I'm gonna put
And we are working with oldies but goodies, things you can often find at like a thrift store or, just old craft supplies is what we're working with today. So if you're just coming in, I want to give you a heads up to what we're doing. So I'm using like these old scissors. Now, these actually aren't old. You can get these for $1 a pair at Five and Below right now.
ooh.
But it's an old style,
Yeah.
and I couldn't remember if I had any in my stash, and I was at Five and Below last night, and I was like, "Oh, let me get those just in case." I went in because they have, fountain pens right now, but I ended up not getting them because I wasn't sure if I would like them or not, and even though it's just $5, I was still like, "God, like, my craft room is just so full." Like, I really I don't really need those, but I will use those scissors, so let me grab those instead.
I still have my scissors from the 1900s.
Yeah. Now, I will say the scissors are a little fussy to work with. It's hard to cut a straight line. They're a little hard on the hands, things like that.
Yeah.
But like if you don't have a die cutting machine and you want a funky edge, they are a great option,
Yes,
you
100%.
know?
And if you're one of those people that really, really, really need to have a straight edge, I recommend to you that you just draw a pencil line. Draw a pencil line first and then just follow along.
Yeah, it's just I find it to be hard because the shape, like
Yes.
my brain just has a hard time with it. But
Oh
I got
yeah.
it pretty straight. But it's not going to be straight, just so
Let me
people know.
let me
Oh my
see.
gosh, I love my card, and I think it's done.
You're done?
I think I finished it. But don't worry, we're not done.
Okay, so these are my favorite. My favorite is the Fiskars paper edgers that looks
Mm.
like a stamp, the edge
Uh-huh.
of a stamp.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
those are cool.
this ginormous scallop, like it's
Nice.
ginormous. And then the next one is have you ever seen these?
It's going to take a minute.
Yes. They are corner scissors.
Corner scissors. No,
Yeah.
I have not seen those.
So these are again from the 1900s, 1990 something. And what you did, it has, so in the side there is a mark with an edge in
Mm-hmm.
black and an arrow. And then there's another edge here. So you can do, if you follow the first edge, which is the black outline, and you put your paper just to there and it kind of sits there and you cut it. Oops, I did it wrong. I'm trying to do it. My phone is in the way. So okay. So you cut it, it cuts just one way. And then but if you put it all the way in, it makes a different look.
Wow.
And then if you turn the scissors the other way, you literally flip the scissors, you get two different other looks. You look at this one, which is just a teeny tiny, which is great for tags. Or you can go all the way in and then you get that pretty edge.
I have not seen those.
Keep your eyes peeled in the thrift store.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes I'll go and I'll be like, I don't even know what this thing is or what it does.
Mhm. Sometimes it's just a matter of figuring it out, right? It's like, what is that?
Hey, Paula K. Hi, Jessie B. So good to see you guys. Rules.
What rules? What rules? There are no rules.
Little, like, what do you call those?
The avatar?
Avatar. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, no
I
worries.
like your avatar. Okay. I want to add, I think, just one more cut layer over here. I'm just trying to decide what color. I think I'll do another yellow.
Oh
Okay.
no, I just lost the little flame that I have been so hard working on it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to do it again because I don't see it.
Okay, you guys. I'm gonna use
Because
this
my
paper crimper.
my eyesight is terrible.
How's that sound for everyone? Sorry about that. Crimping paper.
Okay, let's do it again. Another
By the
flame.
way, you can find these on Amazon, the Marvy Uchida, and
Mm-hmm.
you can't like this is just what it does. One tool does this one job, but it is pretty cool. I like it. Um, so it's an oldie but goodie, and that one you can still find.
And that is such a good brand. Um, Marviuchita will last forever.
Yeah, it's a good quality.
Mm-hmm.
Delise, do you have a March birthday? I don't think so. When's your
No,
birthday?
I am a July birthday. I am a
Oh,
July, yeah, July 13th.
oh my gosh, my son is July 12th.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
Cancer, Cancer
Cancer.
kids. Yep, yep.
I don't know much about it, but I know my son.
Exactly. We are so unique.
Yeah, I love him.
We love testing the waters.
Oh yeah. He likes to run things is what he likes. You can't with my son, he is fiercely independent. Like he's like I feel like I'm a pretty independent person. I ain't got nothing on him.
Nothing on him. Yeah,
Nothing on him.
we are fearless. We are like, oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we see something and it's like, oh yeah, I can do that. Even though there is no way you can do that. Um we
Yeah.
go like, oh yeah, I'll try it. You see, you'll see, I can do that.
Yeah. He's really into music, making music and
Ooh.
he's like, I'm making my first Grammy right now. Like he doesn't say I'm making my first album. He says I'm
No,
making my first Grammy right now.
good for him.
And I'm like, look, I'm not going to tell you you're not.
No.
I'm not going to be a naysayer to your dreams.
Uh-uh.
That's not my gig.
No.
So
Never yuck anyone's yum.
never
Or
yuck anyone's
dreams.
yum.
Yep. Or
Yeah.
dreams. Yep.
Yeah.
No.
So
Well, just look at I love so even though I am not a big fan of his music, I love what Bad Bunny Benito
yeah,
has done with his career.
right. Very
Literally
inspirational, isn't it?
in the amount of years he has blown. But he has done really, he has worked really hard for it. Um and even though I am not a fan of his music, I respect that
Right.
he has put blood and sweat, you know?
Absolutely.
So you never know. This was a really young person going into a very hard to break business. So I love it.
Okay, I found this sentiment and I had to grab it right away. It says, "Let the adventure begin."
Yes.
I think that's perfect for an expecting couple.
Yes, I do. That is so cute.
The adventure of parenthood. Oh
Mhm.
boy, not for the faint of heart,
You will never be prepared,
right?
but you will never change it for the world.
Right. You can't even prepare for someone for the amount of love that they're about to feel for
How
another
can
human being.
you, yeah, see someone for the first time and just be absolutely, totally smitten in love with them? It's beyond, yeah, it's beyond. I rem- I remember, I remember the face, my husband's face when he saw Bianca for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Like I was like, holy crap.
Oh, my husband cried.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't cry. I was too tired.
Oh, I was exhausted. My
I don't have the emotion to cry. And I was just so happy. I was just beaming from ear to ear.
I my I was in labor for 22 hours.
Yeah. That's
I was
exhausting.
I was like, yeah.
Let's lay
Okay.
down.
That is awesome. Everything is awesome. Can I take a nap?
Right.
Can I nap this now? Can I process
I'm
everything in
ready
a
to
nap?
eat.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. Right? Because those are the things that they don't tell you.
Yeah. I think
I
I'd
was
like to eat some food now.
I was or drink water.
Yeah.
When they told me I could not have water, I was like, okay, what type of establishment are you having here? Because I don't think that's safe for a person not to have water for 22 hours.
Right.
Yes,
I
Maddie.
didn't have that restriction that I can remember, but
Oh
I
no.
also don't remember everything.
So mind you, I am a person that I can take pills without water or with just like a
Oh, I
drop of
can't.
water. So I was very I had terrible nauseous, and they tell me, okay, we're gonna give you a they were like, believe it or not, we're gonna give you a pill because it's better and it's faster right now than an IV. And I was like, oh, okay. And I can see my husband look at her because he knows I can drink this without water. And she goes like, "Drink as little water as you can to take it." And I'm like, "Okay," with that same tone. "Okay." And she brings me this pixie cup, you know the size, the itty bitty thing for the mouthwash. I drank the whole thing to drink the smallest pill I have ever seen in my life because I just wanted the water so badly. And you know what? I may or may not, I did. I did puke the entire thing 10 minutes later. Because really, I wasn't supposed to be drinking water. Um, oh, I was like, "Oh, stop it. Enough. Give me water. Give me water." They told me the first thing that they asked me, what would you like? Water. I'm a simple gal. I just need water.
Linda, you have one of the Uchitas, the paper crimper. Yeah, I just used it to make this border too on the front. I think it's done, you guys. Let me check my parameters. Trifold. Yes, trifold. It'll fit in a 5x7 envelope because it's 7 inches tall. Let's see how wide it is. I don't even know because I just folded.
Oops.
It's about 3 3/4 inch wide. Then we've got vegetable garden. I'm definitely thinking bell peppers here, like yellow, red, and green bell peppers. And
Mhm.
then the sky, or I was thinking also sunshine in the sky. You need sunshine for a vegetable garden.
Yes.
Nursery is kind of obvious. And
Well,
I
it
did
could also
add
be
the
corn.
right. I also added the bassinet because it does say nursery, which to me implies like a room that the baby
Mhm.
would be in. So I did add the bassinet for that, and then stars are stars, and I have that right there. So I believe I did it. And then I left this open. I could put like a gift card or a note or something in there if I wanted to. Or, I could have glued it down, but I didn't. I left it popped up. So that, my friends,
That's all she
is
wrote.
that's it. That is the card for Craft Roulette.
It
This is
looks
definitely a
it's
week when I'm going to need to submit more than one picture because one picture just doesn't tell the full story
no, it doesn't.
on a trifold. How's
It
yours coming
is.
along?
I am working. I think I need a birthday sentiment because this somehow ended up with a cake and a ginormous candle inside the cabinet. So with the marbles and a little bit of everything.
I like it.
So I
It's funky and fun, and I like it.
yeah, right?
Okay, I am going to do because I have this other card in my brain. I'm gonna just kind of work on it. I don't think I'll make it. Well, maybe I will. I was gonna say I don't think I'll make it a trifold, but maybe I'll do another trifold. But like a plant nursery. So I think this one though, that baby one is going to be my craft roulette card, and this other one's just for fun while we hang out a little bit longer.
Your extra card.
Yeah, this is just for funsies.
Yeah. Okay. I think I want to, since I said that I got hooked with heat embossing, I think
Yeah, you
it's
should do some
only
heat
fair
embossing.
that I do a little bit of heat embossing in here.
Absolutely.
Right? I think it's only fair that I go all the way back to my beginnings.
Let's see.
And by the way, I do still have the first embossing powder that I ever bought.
Oh, wow.
And it still works wonders.
That's awesome.
Okay. Okay. Oof, that was close. Okay, let me go get it.
I just found a whole kit I didn't realize I had. So I'll use it. Gather at home. Look at this. It's an entire kit. And I didn't even in my brain know that this existed. So I'll use it.
Ooh, that is so pretty.
Isn't it pretty? Like
Oh,
why have I been sleeping on this? I don't even know. But we're gonna use it.
okay. So, chat, what do you think? Should we do gold embossing powder or should we do white? Oh,
Uh Gold
here's
or
the
white? Where is it gonna go? On the front of your card?
yes. It's gonna go right here.
I think the white would pop off more if you want
That's what I'm
contrast.
thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That the white is going to be more readable too, easier to read.
Easier to read since it's a sentiment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since it's a sentiment. Because you got
If
to
it was an
think of those
element, I
things.
would probably say gold.
Yeah, we're in the same wavelength. Same wavelength. Okay, so I'm going to put my. Oh, no, baby, we're not ready. I'm so sorry. My dog is.
Wanting mommy time.
Uh huh.
I
She's like,
understand.
for mommy. And mind you, she just woke up. It's not, it's not like I have been ignoring her. She just woke up. She is we have greyhounds
Oh,
and I don't know if you know about greyhounds, but greyhounds sleep an average of 20 hours a day.
I used to dog sit my friend's greyhounds. She would always get them from a rescue
Yep.
from like I guess from when they were racing,
Mm-hmm.
and she would get them from the rescue, and she traveled a lot, and so I would watch them for her,
Are,
and I
aren't they this?
loved them.
They're so sweet.
They are.
They are so sweet, so gentle, so loving. They really are. I was amazed at the breed, but my God, do they sleep? They must be my spirit animal, I tell you. Um
I love it. I love a nap. Some people don't love naps. I love naps.
shouldn't all dogs get a cameo? Oh, Jessie, I'm so sorry. There's no oh my God, her face. If you guys see her right now, you would make me get out of the live right now because she is doing her puppy face.
Oh.
She's like, oh my God, I've been awake all of 5 minutes. So we
Linda Veal still has her embossing folders, or I mean, her embossing powders from when she first started in the 90s. Linda, you've been crafting since the 90s too. I love that. I just started my paper crafting journey in 2015. So I'm a newbie compared to all of you.
I love that. Okay, Linda, so I have a question for you. Do you love your older embossing powders better than your newer? Because I do. I love my older embossing powders better. I
Wow,
feel like
there's a difference?
I feel like they
Change their formula?
yes, they melt better.
Huh,
It just
interesting.
it's more like a mirror look. It's so different. That is one of those things that has definitely changed. Because I think they keep adding stuff like glitter and this and that, and it
Uh-huh.
just gets bumpy.
And it changes. Yeah.
But my older ones, I have a container, and I think Linda has seen it. A container of half a pound of clear embossing powder.
I'm impressed it still works. I Some people say that embossing powders don't last, that they're a consumable that goes bad if you don't use them.
It depends on the brand.
Okay.
The more inexpensive brands, they're not good. But if you have something like Rubber Stampede or Judikins or those brands, oh my god, they're still the bomb. So, mind you, to make you think, this is a what you usually get at an embossing. This is 1 ounce. I have a container of 16 ounces. No, 8 ounces. Yeah, half a pound, 8 ounces of the most beautiful clear embossing powder, my favorite by Judykins. And I may or may not, and by the way, if you don't notice it by now, every time I say I may or may not, it's a may. As I did, totally 100% guilty of it. Um, I screamed in the middle of the store when I found it. It was at the thrift store. I screamed so loud. The ladies that worked there came running, making sure that nothing was wrong. And I'm like, you don't understand. Like, this is a treasure. And she's
Oh,
like, well, we put it that, and it was super inexpensive. And she was like, we put it super inexpensive because we weren't sure if it was going to work. And I'm like, well, I will buy it because I'm thinking the one at my house works and it's the same brand. It's my favorite brand. So, and I still use it.
that's awesome.
I think I bought it 5 years ago. So here it is, the magic of heat embossing.
I just got to get to the post office. You got to go to the post office, cool Johnny. Got to mail some stuff.
You mailing fun stuff?
Probably. He and Jill are too much fun. Even good brands can, depending on storage and humidity.
Yeah.
I believe that, Jesse, because
Yes.
my place is so humid that it does a number on like adhesives and tapes and things like that.
Oh, I bet you and me are completely different because it's so dry up here.
Oh, yeah, no, it's so humid down here.
So dry.
Even Debbie J, who lives in Florida, is like, sometimes Texas is just too much. And I'm like, dang, coming from Florida, that says a lot. Yeah, no,
Yes.
it's humid. It's definitely humid. Well, this one's just flying right along, I have to say.
Well, let's not jinx it. Good job.
So, pattern paper for the win.
Always.
It just makes life easy.
Are you using the big flower one?
I'm
What?
using that kit that I completely
Mhm.
forgot about in my stash.
Oh, but you're using the little pattern. That big flower was so pretty too.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
I'm just covering the panels right now so that I'm going to make a scene cuz this one has like chairs and like a scene kind of ephemera. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of putting up what would look like wallpaper and carpet right now, and then I'm going to come back in and add a scene to it with the ephemera.
Oh, that would be cute. That would be so cute. Okay. I think we need, I feel like I need some fun threads.
Threads.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea. I always like ribbon and texture. Before Maddie, it was painting
Right?
good art projects, but my flowers were born in. Oh, okay. In 2022, you started painting, Karen. Karen, I love that you've been painting more lately. I've been
Oh,
watching
that's
you, girl.
beautiful.
I'm watching you. Um, I loved the talk the other day, Karen, about your villa. I was mentioning it in my live on Thursday. It was like, yeah, got to keep dreaming. Always have a dream in your heart and dream big. Dream ridiculously large, right?
Yes,
So,
100%.
um, Karen has this villa in her heart. She wants to have a villa and then have a place for crafters to gather and parents who have lost children to have a
Oh,
retreat and a place for her to get away. I love it.
oh, it sounds
I
beautiful.
know. Keep dreaming. It can happen. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So I think
I
we're
have a
going
bunch of
to sofa.
embroidery thread in my favorite color, neon.
I love neon too. I'm a child of the 80s. I can't help it.
I love it. It just makes me smile. Like you don't see it right now, but I have a smile from one side to the other of my face just because I am pulling neon colors.
Right? Oh,
I
I
don't
do like those.
I don't know what
Those
it
are
is about
perfect.
it. Other than, yeah, childhood and everything, but they're just look at that. That's so cute.
That's fun.
It's covering the birthday candle, but it's okay. We'll make it happen. Maybe trim a little bit. So maybe have a little bit less of them so we can have more of the candle that I put way too much time making needs to be seen. And yes, this is a very 3D card. If you guys are
That's okay. You
wondering.
can just hand deliver it or put it in a
Yes,
package.
exactly. These are the cards that get hand delivered. That was exactly what I was going to say. These are the special ones. And when the person is not looking, you grab it back. Kidding. I'm kidding. But if you see the card end up in the trash, you are
It's free
entitled to grab it.
free reign. Snatch it
Yes.
back up.
And you can give it to them the next year and see if they notice.
Good.
It is a good game to be had. I did that one time.
So, Delise, were you one of the ones who been working on crafty goals?
So yes.
What are some of your crafty goals?
Okay, so one of my crafty goals actually was to reach 2,000 viewers in Instagram this year,
Uh-huh.
and that happened earlier this year. So
Woohoo.
I was quite happy about that because I had been in a rut and stuck in the same number. I do want.
How did you do that? How do you think you reached whoa, how do you
Oh,
think you reached that goal of increasing your, um, subscribers on Instagram?
so it really was thanks to my sweet friends, Mama Juju and Pam, the ginger cat lady.
Mhm.
I one time was not being able to sleep and I found them online.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's about expanding yourself of to the group of viewers that you see. So I started watching them and it just clicked. It just clicked with them, and then Pam, the ginger cat lady, invited me to her channel, and that night we reached 2,000,
That is awesome.
which was fabulous.
I love that.
Like I said, this year I'm really so I went down to two design teams from the amount of design teams that I
Uh-huh.
had last year because this year is my year. I want to create for me.
Good.
I want to create to make me happy.
Uh-huh.
Um and I think you get in this, you don't even notice it, that you're creating for the brand and for the look of the brand.
I hit that wall about a year and a half, 2 years into my channel,
Yeah.
and I quit all of them except for Call Me Crafty Al because it's a creative team.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, I hit that wall myself. I
It,
understand it very well.
it's rough because I was making cards, I'm making cards, I'm making cards, but they were not me. Like, part of them were me, but not all of them were me.
Mhm.
And I was like, what can I do to make them be more me? And I'm like, well, just be me. I just need to decide that I'm doing this for myself.
Yep.
And I think that is a great place to be. I am loving it. I am really enjoying it for sure.
Good.
Um and my cards are looking more like me. Like I said before, like it's seriously like just making me happy.
For
Um
me, I just
yeah.
wanted to be able to come into my craft room, turn
Yeah.
on the light, and do anything I wanted anytime. For me, it was reclaiming my time
Yeah.
and my
Hmm.
freedom in my own craft room. I was feeling like I constantly would have to come in, turn on the light, and get to work for somebody.
Yes.
And that wasn't my happy place any longer. That's not what I
Hmm.
wanted to do. I wanted to come in and just make whatever I wanted to make that day with no pressure, with no deadline, with nothing specific. And I've never come away from that. Like
Yeah.
that's just, and then, I really wanted my channel to be about community
Hmm.
and about my journey. My whole purpose here is to share my crafty journey with my friends.
I am 100% there with you. It's just, and it's a different feeling. It's such a freeing moment. This year was a freeing year for me. I was like, oh my God, I can do this. Cause I got to a point that I was like trying to mix my style with the company style, and it just
Uh-huh.
wasn't, it just
Driving for you.
wasn't,
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't happening. And I could tell that they have their own look, and that's totally fine.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Um but I just feel so blessed that the and I don't use that word often.
Flippantly.
Um
Yeah.
yes, that my people keep coming. I have some people that tell me that they just come because they just need to hear me laugh, and that makes them
Aw.
happy. That my laugh
Sweet is
makes them
that?
happy. So I'm like, I can, like, that is the best compliment ever.
Yeah.
Um so if I make one person happy with my
Put a
laugh,
smile on
yeah,
somebody's face.
right?
I am very happy. Like I hope to inspire people with the creative things, that I do and with this channel, but also I am good with being like a distraction for
Yes.
people. I am fine with that. Like if they need a distraction from
I
things,
mhm.
come on over. I'll
The
be your
world,
distraction. I have no
yeah,
problem with that.
the world out there, it's scary sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's okay, and I love it, and I know that they're like, they see me evolve, they have seen me like just become myself, and unapologetically myself. That's what it is.
Yeah, and you
um
were always there, but now what you have, and not to speak for you, but
yeah.
what you've created is giving yourself the time and space to focus
Yes, I couldn't have put
on
it better. Yep.
your growth, to
Yeah.
focus on whatever interests compel you.
And also, like, I like when I'm creating stuff, like, I know some, and don't get me wrong, I am not judging or anything, anyone that does it this way, but I know a lot of people practice before they go live.
Yeah.
Um, my ADHD would not allow me to do that. Like,
Yeah.
if been there, done that, why would I need to do it again? I can't make the same project
Or
twice.
twice.
No. Oh,
I can if
hell.
I'm doing it systematically, but I probably not going to do it if I'm just making like one and then just make another. But if I need to make a set of cards,
Oh,
I can
yes.
do that, but I
Yeah,
have to, it has to be
100%.
part of the process.
But I'm like, I when I do a project, I'm doing it out there without practicing.
Mhm.
Uh because I I bet whatever I get stuck with, somebody might get stuck with that too.
Well, that's why I feel like alive is so important because you can see one, how long it actually takes to make
Mhm.
something. And two, things aren't always, we all mess up. We all have mistakes. We all have challenges or, to overcome. And you could
Yes.
see how someone pivots and how someone overcomes those challenges
Mhm.
when it's not edited out.
Yes. And that was the other thing. Even when I was doing videos, I wasn't editing stuff out because I'm like, what if the person is trying to do this, and even though if they're following, they get into this position. So,
Hmm.
yeah, the
Well,
world
that's
is
cool.
scary. Yes. My craft room is a sanctuary. I love it,
Yes.
Maddie.
Yes. Agreed, Maddie. Agreed.
Oh, thank you, Maddie. You like my card?
I do too. I love all the things you've added. I like the best wishes. Really like it in white, by the way, because it does very
Yes.
well pop off. And then I
I
like
think
all your layers. I love the candle. I love it all.
it is a fun card.
It is a
And
fun card.
And by the way, this card was an oopsie. I quietly folded it and realized I didn't cut it to 8.5 by 5.5, but I cut it to 7.5 by 8.5. And then I was like, well, what am I gonna do? And
What do I do now?
I'm still gonna fold it at the 4.25 line, and that's why you have this two tone, so you can kind of peek into the inside pattern, which I like. But you know what? And those are the things that I tell people. You just and at one point I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this card. But that means what? That you're just not done with it. You're in the ugly phase, like I tell everyone. You're in the ugly phase and you're not done. It is
That's right.
you,
Just
yeah.
keep going.
If you end up with a card that you don't like, it means that you were not done. You stopped too early.
I totally agree with that.
Hmm.
I feel like when it's done, but at the same time, all art goes through awkward phases,
Oh,
right?
yes.
And I just keep going until I'm happy.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's okay to put it aside and start a new project and then come
And then
back.
come back to it and with fresh eyes, man, and a
Yes.
cup of coffee, you're going to come back and be like, "I made that."
I'm like, give yourself
Sometimes you come back
permission.
to it and you don't
Yes.
change anything. You're just
Gi-
like, "Oh my gosh. Wait a second. I made that."
Give yourself permission
Yes.
100%. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love it. I'm like, I sometimes, so Chrissy from Making Cards with Friends,
Oh,
um
she's so
sh-
sweet. I
she
love her.
is a sweetheart, and she is one of those, I don't like it, toss it, I'm gonna start a new one. But
Yeah,
that's
she
her,
has no problem throwing it
yeah,
away.
but that is her creative process and I respect it. But
Yeah.
then she knows that I am completely opposite. And I'm like, oh wait, this is not done. We're gonna just keep doing stuff to it. And the other day we were in a live together and I tossed my first card. And I think it's the first card I have tossed in 10 years.
Oh, wow. Well, you're doing better than me. I have thrown some cards away. I will say. I just like I don't know. My brain was too scrambled that day or something, you know. So I have thrown some away, but it's very seldom. But I
Oh,
have.
Maddie, did you hear that? I don't know if I mentioned it. Yes, I did. That there's Bianca and I are going to a food truck, and half of the food truck is donuts, and the other half is Puerto Rican food. Now that I see you guys talking about chips and donuts,
I
you
love
have
that. Are you going today?
um, you know what? It might have to wait until Sunday because she has a full day, remember?
Right.
She's going to see a play, and I'm like, I just can't. I can't with you. She still has some friends that are still in high school that they're from choir, and
Mm,
those are the ones that she's going to be seeing.
nice.
But it's good. Yes, it's
Yeah, it is
good.
good. Let's
It's good
see.
for her to just, do whatever. And
Whatever floats your boat.
it's just I just want to see her happy. That's all we want for our kids.
Uh-huh.
It's such a low and high standard
Yeah, all at the same time.
at the same time. We just want them happy. And you would think, okay, like, no, because if they're safe, they're happy. If it's just happiness is the goal. At least that's, now that I'm over the 50-year age, I'm unapologetically me. I don't know. Hopefully you didn't. But not this past Friday, but the Friday before, I was having some technical issues and I had a bad day during the day,
Mm.
and I may have thrown a tantrum
Oh shoot, I just cut my paper wrong. Oh no, really?
in the middle of the live. Literally you can hear me like stomping on the ground. Like it was a full-blown 2-year-old tantrum.
I love it, actually.
And some Spanish words came out of my mouth that a 2-year-old wouldn't say. Um
Well, that's good. Oh
so
my
yeah.
goodness. Well, at least you got out,
Yes.
It's better to process it than just to hold it in.
Yes,
So,
and things, usually I almost ended the live because I was like, I can with the technical issues. We had a storm outside, so I knew that things were just not lining up the way I wanted to line them up in the world. But I was like, I'm gonna push through it, and it was thanks to the chatter. The chatter was going they were going crazy, and they were like, we're laughing and we don't even know what you're saying. And I'm like, I am so glad that you guys don't.
uh, I love it.
But yes,
So, do you decorate the insides of your cards?
I I barely ever do when I'm
Mhm.
creating the card. Like, this is an obvious birthday card, right? It has a cake, it has a candle, it has best wishes.
It's got marbles.
Yeah, it has
It
marbles.
has
Yeah.
extra marbles in case you've lost a
In
few. Don't
case
worry,
with
they're included
age.
with the
Yes.
card.
So this is an obvious birthday card. So I would usually do it. But what I do is I wait until I'm about to when I'm gonna send the card. Because most of my cards
Yeah,
you can pivot them or you can change them with a little detail to make it be something else.
agreed. Because sometimes when I'm looking for a card, I get a bit frustrated with my older cards because they're so specific. And I'm like,
Yes.
the image is perfect. The card would have been perfect if I hadn't put that sentiment on there, you know? And so I tend to be the same way. I leave them more neutral. So if I find an image that I think is good and then I have an occasion where I want to use it, then I'm not locked into a sentiment. I can add it before I give it.
Um, Toby, we need to make plans. Wait. Apparently we're gonna go for tacos and cards with Cindy.
That sounds like fun.
She says, and not only that, she will take us to the post office so we can actually mail our cards. Cindy, you totally are seeing me right now. Thank you.
Well, I finished my second card.
Oh my God, did you see? Oh my God, I love the sentiment that Maddie just added. There's an old saying about parents that rings true for me. You're only as happy as your saddest child.
Oh,
Oh my God. Yeah.
yeah, that's very true.
Oh, I use the flower. I love it. That flower paper is gorgeous with the black
Isn't it
background.
pretty?
Mm.
I've got a little home card. It's all about
Oh,
home and this is my happy place. And I don't know what else, but I'll figure it out. If I decide to use it, then I'll know what else to add to it. But
oh,
maybe it'd be really good for like a new home if someone moves or something like that.
I know that is gorgeous. I love that black. I love anything with black. So I even though my background looks bright, so I did blend some oxides. I use peacock feathers, twisted citron, and salvage patina. But if
Mhm.
you see the difference, so this is the front of my card, and
I
this is
love
the
that.
actual background of the paper. It's brown, but you can't tell that it was brown when I added those colors. There it
And
is.
the good
Look
thing
at the
about the
difference.
oxide is it sits on top.
And this paper is special also because it has, it's one of those that comes embossed already.
Oh,
I'm
I was
telling
wondering
you,
if you embossed it or if it came that way.
no, it's I have a thing for emboss. I'm telling you,
Yeah, you do.
I do, I do.
Thanks, guys. They say beautiful cards.
Oh,
Love
thank
all the
you.
cards. They're all beautiful.
Well, I can't wait. I hope that you guys that your chatter has enjoyed me here and that
I
maybe
think
go
so.
maybe go and visit me at Stamper Girl at my channel. I would love
Yes,
to see
y'all
you
go
over
check
there.
her out. She's always a party. This isn't unusual. This
Yes.
is totally normal. In fact, she's probably just being a little toned down because she's on my channel, but it's always a party with Delise. She's
I
a
am
lot.
starstruck is what is going on.
Oh gosh, I'm just a girl with an iPhone and a craft room.
Ah,
That's all.
hey, Ellen
That's
is
all.
here. And
Um,
Nima. Hi guys.
hey Nima. Oh, thank you
Hi.
guys. It's so lovely seeing you all. So these are our cards. I need to go. I'll have to get mine submitted to
Yes.
Craft Roulette. So this is the one I'm turning into Craft Roulette this week. And then this was just for fun because now that I'm making this trifold, got this wasn't the one that was in my head. So now I'm gonna have to like make the one that was in my head too.
Of course, you need some plans and some pots and plans.
But I just had to play. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Happy birthday to all the March birthday friends. And I thank you, Delise, so much for being
Oh,
here with
thank
me. It was an
you.
honor to play and
Oh,
craft with
girl,
you and
stop
chat
it.
with you. So this was oldies but goodies, you guys. You know, we're just use whatever's in your stash and have some fun. That is the inspiration today, right?
Girl, I am always
And
just
that's what you're
a
always about.
I'm just always a text away. So you let me know and I'll be joining you and having some fun.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much. And thank you everyone for hanging out with us today. This was a great great little crafty Saturday session. I will be back with you on Monday. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. Go check out Delisa's channel, Stamper Girl, no E in her name.
Yeah, no
But
E, no I. It's just I ran out of money, so I only could buy a vowel, and it was the A. So
yeah, yeah. Oh man, I love your card so much.
thank
Okay. All
you.
right, you guys. Well, I'm headed out. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Get your craft roulette cards made. If you're not a member, you have until tomorrow night. So get your cards submitted. They gave away 6 t-shirts last night in celebration of their 6th
What?
birthday.
Yes.
So you never know what you might win if you get a
Mhm.
card turned in. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Mary's got lots of goodies in her basket.
Yeah. She always has a lot of fun with a
That's for
double
sure.
N.
That's
We will
right.
have fun with double N's.
All right, you guys, hugs and love to everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye, Delise.
Bye.